Hey, what's up, my brothers and sisters? This is your boy Sonic Scythe here, and today I am bringing you my official rant review of COD Black Ops Cold War. And today we're gonna basically be talking about 3 of the subjects that COD is known for, and especially in this game. So we're gonna be basically talking about the pros and cons of campaign, multiplayer, and zombies. Now I know people have their little opinions about this game. Trust me, I know I have my opinions right now. This is why I'm making this video. Duh. But holy crap! Look at that lag. That is trash. But speaking of which, we are going to be basically dissecting these 3 subjects, because it has been a hot brewing topic, ever since this game's release. I'm saying there's been issues and stuff, people mad at developers, mostly at Activision, excuse me. And I'm here to give my little 2 cents. You know what I'm saying? Might as well. And I know, be warned that season 1 has came out, and I don't have any new footage for that, so I do apologize in advance. But right now, I'm just here to give you, a video. So, hope you guys enjoy, and let's get right into it. Starting with the campaign, in terms of the storyline, I like the storyline. We've been asking questions about what would happen between BO1 or BO2, and this storyline completely, sums it up in that same, way, same mindset. Even though they don't answer everything we've been thinking, they do basically tie in most of the major plot points. So it's nice and refreshing to see this storyline come into play. And plus the gameplay, just look at this. The gameplay is pretty cool. The new takedown system, we literally lose people as meat, shields. You can basically just use different implementations of silent kills. There's different takedowns, there's different silent kills, and it's just nice to see. And there's different silent missions that you can layer on the levels that are pretty cool to play out, or just other levels where you can just basically go all out and just bullets flying and stuff. So it's nice. Now with the side missions are pretty interesting. You use different puzzles, to get different evidence to solve these different puzzles for these side missions that can basically alter different endings depending on what you do, if you decide to do it or not. It just ultimately depends on you, which I like most about this campaign. It depends on your actions, which I wish more games would do, as that's a pretty cool concept in general. With the world building, look at this, dude. You're literally experiencing different places like the Soviet Union, of Europe, it's just basically the US. It's basically nice and refreshing to see that. In terms of the new characters, bro, come on. Just look at my boy Sims right here, bro. He's literally the coolest tech genius you'll ever freaking meet, dude. And his dialogue is freaking just phenomenal, dude. Just listen to this.
Now, how you gonna pay for that? Last I heard, add the custom checks around here. Unless you got a suitcase full of cash, I'm gonna consider your request null and void.
Then you got the wonderful and sassy Parks from MI6, who any man could simp over in such a wonderful time with. Then you got the double engine himself, who's got your back, Belikov, who was a cool addition. And then last but not least, my man Russell Adler, who we all know is the dopest character they've added so far.
CIA's like my ex-wife. Won't throw a damn thing away.
And of course, we got the OGs, Woods, Mason, and Hudson, who are returning to this game, as you already know. And no, we literally fell in love with these guys as the BO1 and continue to love them in BO2, but I guess we kind of love them in this game, even though they're plagued by, new voice actors, so whatever. And of course, I just like the whole cinematic. The cinematics in this game is just so spot on, even though, unfortunately, some cutscenes have a bit of lag of them, and the frames kind of drop. So that's kind of a little bit of a bad sign. I know people have complaints about that, but it's whatever. And of course, there's all so cool callbacks, from BO1 and BO2, from seeing Menendez's cartel freaking in the multiplayer for on the cartel map. And of course, as you're seeing right here, they're talking about literally Yamantau from BO1, with Steiner and all that stuff. So that's a pretty cool callback. Now, another gripe that I kind of have is the personal dialogues, options. There's really no talking with these dialogues. It's a cool concept in general, but there's really no talking to them. So that's kind of a bummer. But overall, man, like I said, the campaign, it's a great time. I suggest you guys play it when you get this game. If you do want to get this game, it's really a fun time, to see how this game, what our questions have been like asked and solved in this, so it's pretty cool. Now we get into multiplayer, which is the real meat and potatoes of this whole review, rant, whatever you want to call this. But before we get into the cons, because I know you guys are waiting for me to tear into this multiplayer for the cons, dude, we gotta talk about the pros, because there are some things I do like about this multiplayer that I wish, you know, they would base more on, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff. So yeah, we're gonna get to the pros. Pro number one, I'm glad they brought back the original radar. I heard on Modern Warfare that was taken out. They were trying to make that too realistic, which I don't know why they was trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad they pulled that back into this game. You know what I'm saying? It's nice to see it all lively, and it allows people to move more and not camp as much as they did in Modern Warfare, so that's cool to see. Pro number two is there's a lot of weapon variety, which is also great. You know what I'm saying? Most of the weapons on this game are pretty usable. You know, I see a lot of people use, like, mix it up. You know what I'm saying? Use different classes, use different weapons. You know what I'm saying? My personal, I guess, would have to be the assault rifles. I've always been a type of assault rifle guy. You know, so the assault rifles are my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Even though the submachine guns, mostly the MP5, I hate that fucking gun because people be using the shit out of it, especially during launch, dude. I know it's gotten some nerfs and stuff like that, but that gun is still a problem in my eyes. So yeah. But pro number three, the create class system and the gunsmith system, they're pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing of like Modern Warfare that I do appreciate. You know what I'm saying? That allows you to basically customize however you want it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go long range, there's some stuff you can put on there that you go long range, short range, medium range. You know what I'm saying? If you want something that's stable, you want something that's, you know, just like it mixes it up basically. Again, it's part of that variety system, so I'm glad they implemented that in this game. The maps are okay. They're not the best. I wouldn't say they're that memorable. Now, I'm talking, you know, as in past tense before Season 1. I know Season 1 just dropped, like I said before. You know, they brought back, like, Raid and all those types of maps. They brought back, like, this mall map. So, I'm just basically basing it off before Season 1. The maps are okay. You know what I'm saying? There's, like, 2 or 3 maps that are, like, my favorite on this game, but I wouldn't say they're the best of all time. You know, so yeah, the maps are okay. Number 4, I believe, or this is number 5, I'm sorry. Crossplay is always a good time. You know what I'm saying? You get to play with your friends and stuff like that from different systems. That's always a win in my book. I don't really have a problem with crossplay, so that's cool. Number 6, the camos are pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? I know there's a grind for like dark matter. I know people have gotten dark matter already. I tried to go for that grind, but there's a reason why I stopped that grind, which I'm about to explain in a minute. And last but not least, like I said before, it's not a camp fest as it was before. So those are my pros for multiplayer. Now let's get into the real deal with the cons. And my first con, which you guys already guessed, is skill-based matchmaking. Lord behold, this is the worst implementation in this multiplayer, bro. It's literally ruining people's lives, making them think of life while making them hang at the top of the roof. I know that got a little dark, but you know you've thought about it when playing this multiplayer. And it's just, it's so bad, dude. It's no enjoyment when literally dealing with skill-based matchmaking. You know, every time you like win a game, do good, your KD goes up and stuff like that, you literally get matched with more and more sweats. And they haven't done nothing about it yet. They have not toned nothing down. It's just still a sweat fest that keeps going and going in an endless cycle, which kills the vibe for COD right now, because COD is not based on skill-based matchmaking. Now I heard that people say that skill-based matchmaking has been existed before and everything, but here's the thing, it was toned down. It wasn't a prominent thing until now. I think it appeared with Modern Warfare 2019 and is still here, and it's just like, why implement something that's not like the main appeal of this game? So that's my main gripe with this multiplayer right now. As everybody's gripe, as it literally is. There's a lot of people, you know, advocating for it to get removed out of the game, which I do not blame them whatsoever. So yeah, con number 1. Con number 2 is, this game, this multiplayer, even though it's kind of unique and impressive, it doesn't have that good old COD feel. Like, you remember those good COD feels when playing games like MW2, MW3, BO1, BO2. You know what I'm saying? Just having fun, basically, as a casual player, just sometimes getting competitive. You know what I'm saying? Now, I get it, Cold War can be a great sensation for, like, people who want to, like, literally sweat their nuts off and stuff like that, but for, like, many people like me, us casuals, we don't feel the same way. We want the old, like, cold COD, greatness that was existed before. So I express that wholeheartedly, and that's, like, basically another gripe that I have with this multiplayer. Number 3, the leveling system is too slow. I'm sorry, not too low, too slow. And I know they probably, I think I heard they, like, fixed and tuned that, but still, I think it's still pretty slow, and I'm just basing it from when I played. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's too slow. And they really need to, if it's gonna keep continuing like this, they need to implement double XP, like, permanently if it keeps going like this. So gripe number 3. Gripe number 4. The combo grind can be tedious in times, and that's mostly no help to skill-based matchmaking. I'm saying the camo grind gets killed because of the skill-based matchmaking. I know people have dark matter and stuff by now and stuff, but you really have to grind super hard to get that crap, dude. And I'm not gonna do it. To let you know, like, I'd rather grind back on, like, BO4 and BO3 than do it on this game. So sorry to tell you that. Let's see. Gripe number 5. Score streaks can be feeling a little underwhelming at times. I know many people have addressed this, but I cannot speak. I'm sorry. Have addressed this, and I kind of feel the same. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they feel underwhelming. I do like some of the score streaks. You know what I'm saying? War Machine, Attack Chopper Gunner. You know what I'm saying? The Gunship. Those are fun to play with and everything. But sometimes these other ones, they're just kind of underwhelming. You know what I'm saying? Especially the RCXD. That was one of the main things I love to use in these trailer games, was the RCXD, dude. That was such a fun time. You know what I'm saying? Fun thing to use. And now it's underwhelming to me, so I don't know. And number 5 is almost, I already said number 5. I meant number 6. The aim assist is kind of messed up. You know what I'm saying? And I know recently people have been talking about this. One YouTuber, Nero Cinema, or Exclusive Ace, shout out to them. They've, like, tested it, and it appears to be right. The, like, aim assist is awfully fucked up, and that's what causes, like, unfair gunfights, in my opinion, which I so desperately hate. I really, really hate, and I wish they would fix that. So, another gripe that I have complaining with is just really, really need to fix. Let's see. Another one. Hard to see enemies at times. I don't know what's up with that. Sometimes the maps are not, like, clear enough or something. I don't know if there's something wrong with my eyes, but sometimes the enemies are hard to see, excuse me. And that can be really frustrating at times, so really fix that. Let's see. Another con, some maps are trash. I'm just gonna flat out say it. Some maps are trash. They either need to be reworked or thrown into the trash. Just thrown into the file or something, put in the storage, because some of these trash are, like, these maps are just not, I don't really mess with all that much, and it just needs to, like, go on somewhere. Like, I just can't take it. And last but not least, some of these game modes, like I said, need to be deleted. Like Fireteam Dirty Bomb, I do not understand its existence. I know some people may like it, but I just don't like that game mode at all. And I'm pretty sure there's some that agree with me that game mode needs to be just thrown in the trash. Other ones like VIP Escort, sure, it's kind of fun, but it just gets boring after a while. Just bring back, like, the fun game modes, like Infected, One in the Chamber, Sticks and Stones. Like, bring those game modes back. I mean, if you bring those back, I'm pretty sure people will fall in love with this game even more, this multiplayer even more. I guarantee you. But yeah, that's enough of all the multiplayer gripes that I have. So let's finally get down to zombies. And finally, we have zombies. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any zombie gameplay for you guys, so I'm just going to use this Moscow match to, show you and talk about zombies. So I'm sorry in advance you guys were expecting like a zombies gameplay. Don't have it, unfortunately. But yeah, let's try to wrap this up because I don't really have that much to say about zombies, and plus it's like midnight, so I'm trying to go to bed. So let's get into it. Now my first pro is I like the new experience. You know, it differs itself from like the original COD formula and all that stuff, the original way to play, even though with BO3 and BO4 they kind of changed it up a bit, so it's kind of not really, you know, new to all this. So the new experience on this game mode is pretty sick, you know what I'm saying. The new way to play is also pretty cool too, you know. Like the whole surrounding area, like how like some like certain things work with like the new these new power-ups or whatever. They can use these new little tools that you can use. I don't know what they're called. Again, I haven't played zombies in a minute, so can't think of everything right now. I'm sure if I wanted to, I could like look it up real quick, but I'm not going to. Again, I'm like tired. So the new way of like playing zombies is it's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? The new enemy types are like interesting to like go up against, and you know it's a really new way of playing. Yes, as I said before. The new system of exfil is pretty neat too. I kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to like save up, or like if you're done, you know, playing a certain round, or if you guys want to like call it quits or whatever, you guys can just like exfil or whatever without losing anything, keeping your stats and stuff like that. So that's a cool way of implementing something, you know, basically something that you could save and not like worry about later on, you know what I'm saying, when you go down or whatever. So that's a pretty cool way of seeing and like playing things. Let's see. The Easter egg is interesting. I saw the like gameplay of the Easter egg. The Easter egg is really interesting to me. You know what I'm saying? It takes on the new, since we have like a new storyline, it's a real new way of like seeing this you know, this timeline, this like what this game's, you know, Easter egg or whatever. So it's pretty cool. The map is very interesting. You know, that the machine, that's how you say it. I don't know how you say it. Hope I said that right. The machine is a very cool map, I might say. You know what I'm saying? It's little quirks and everything. It's little passageways. It's little, you know, systems that it has in store. It's a really, you know, cool little map. Dark Ether, the whole Dark Ether aspect is pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, we actually get to experience what like the Dark Ether looks like and like what some of its inhabitants look like. So that is a pretty cool, you know, little world to explore. And last but not least, of course, Dead Up's Arcade. It's freaking amazing. You gotta know that. You know what I'm saying? We freaking fighting against the mama back, dude. Like, come on. First, you know, Cosmic Silverback, then Cyber Silverback, now the Mama Silverback. You know, just like, come on now. It's amazing. Now, we're moving on to the cons. Now, the cons I have is, unfortunately, like, we're playing only one map, which is really sad. You know what I'm saying? I mean, think of the times where we had like multiple maps at launch. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'll give them a break this time because, you know, again, we're on quarantine and everything, COVID and all that stuff, so probably didn't have enough time to make more maps. So I'll give them a slack on that, but I wish, you know, try a little harder. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is, this is just me. It's a little nitpick. It's just I just kind of miss the old, you know, COD Zombies experience, man. You know what I'm saying, with the original characters and everything. You know, like Victus, Primus, Ultimus, and all that. I just miss the old experience. That's just a quick nitpick for me. Crypt class system sucks. I don't really like it. I'd rather play with the BO4, BO3 class system before I play with this system. It's unamusing to me. It's kind of stupid. I mean, I get it because you need to get like camos and like you need to grind and everything, but I think it sucks. Tends to get boring after a while. Like I said, it's just one map, and then you play it over and over and over again. I mean, it might be fun with friends, but to me, it just kind of gets, you know, boring to me after a while. So that's another thing I don't really like with the map and the experience. And last but not least, like I said, with multiplayer, the camo grind can be tedious at times. You know what I'm saying? That goes with that boring aspect when you play it over and over and over. It just gets tedious at times. So Don't know what to say about that. But yeah, that is the whole zombies, rant that I have in review. So hope you guys enjoyed that. And let's get to the conclusion, baby. So yeah, man, all in all, this game, it has the potential to being great as like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, World at War, you know what I'm saying? But there's things that are quite holding it back, like for instance the multiplayer, and especially with the season 1 content that just dropped a few days ago, and like it has their games crashing and everything, so it's not really looking good. But hopefully when they fix some things and stuff, it may be a good game to play and everything. The campaigns is pretty cool. I like it. Replayability. Zombies experience, okay. You know what I'm saying? It's not grand like BO1 or BO2, BO3 or anything like that. It's not grand like that, but it's okay for what it is. I like it. And of course the multiplayer is voodoo, and there's a lot of things that need to be worked on, like skill-based matchmaking being out the game. And I know some of you are saying, oh, but you just gotta be better, you just gotta, get with the times, casual COD is dead, like I get it, but still, I like casual COD. Like that's what everybody fell in love with. Not everybody wants to freaking sweat their nuts off into this game. You know what I'm saying? Just try to like act like this is COD League. It's freaking Call of Duty. It's a casual shooter. I don't care what you say. So yeah, basically it's a work in progress, but it has the potential of being a good game. But all in all, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna be basically taking a break from this game. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to come back to this game, depending on how it looks. Hopefully they make some changes. If not, then I'm probably just not gonna play this game ever again. I'll probably want to call in for a refund, most likely. But yeah, until then, I'm going to be playing other games, you know what I'm saying, uploading different content and stuff, and especially we gonna be back on some Destiny 2, because Beyond Light came out back in November. Haven't purchased it because I spent my money on this game, so be back on that. You know what I'm saying? That should be a fun time, especially with some of my friends. We're gonna be having some good content, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, share this video, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace. Got to juice. Bye bye.